Sunrise in Sin City contains mature themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The TableTalk Crew presents Sunrise in Sin City, a custom chronicle for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, written by Alejo. Starring Aiden as Davis Ford.
As the cat is approaching me, Davis is kind of sitting on his haunches, and almost stretches his neck and cracks it.
Boo as Adam Collier.
Dupuis sent me the video, and I noticed that in the video there was something written on the tree. That's what I'm going to find out now.
Alright. Tell me as soon as you can if you have any updates.
Yes, we'll do. And I'll probably, if they've gone undetected and they've been doing this for any amount of time, I may need some assistance.
Brogan as Nikolas Stoyanov.
If more people like me become this lost, confused, angry, I am soft-spoken man, but I know many angry people.
And your storyteller for the evening is Alejo.
Got that big grin on his face. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. And I'll make sure to let him know that that we'll have a new one on. Okay, well, I hope you have a great day at work.
Welcome to Sin City.
Also, as I recall, today is mostly going to be about Adam and Nikolas, correct?
That was last session, remember? You all came back together at the end of last session.
Yeah, but that's right.
Yes.
We did all come back together. I thought we were still with Adam and Nikolas.
No.
Everybody refresh your willpower. Don't forget that.
Yes. Do remember. I will make double sure of the rules, but I believe it's your resolve.
Yeah.
Here we go. 158. At the beginning of the session, can recover an amount of superficial damage up to their composure or resolve. Use the highest. And I think you all have the same fucking composure and resolve. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. I've got 3 and 3.
I've got 3 resolve, 1 composure.
Well, then take your resolve. That's the way.
I always basically use willpower up to 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, same. I basically, it's almost like having 3 just rerolls per game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Superficial damage
Yes.
equal to my... Yeah, I'm at full anyway.
Okay. Good. So, and remember, we cannot reroll hunger die. Okay.
Yes.
Makes things a little bit trickier.
I'm still too hungry. So.
Well,
I'm also still too hungry.
we come to the night of September 5th. You finally made it. Wowee! It took a few days or a few weeks for us to get through a day. But everybody, please, if you would. Oh, Aiden, are you not in yet?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm doing character stuff.
Yeah. Well then,
Rouse check?
yes, please make a rouse check. You two, Aiden, you will make one once you get in.
Yes.
Oh, that was.
Oh god,
that was a success. I saw it.
You'll
That was success.
You're a generous god.
I was watching. I am always watching. All right, so yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yes, you are now
3
at
hunger.
3 hunger.
Ooh.
Very good. We love it. So. Oh, and Davis, you're at 2 still. When you come in, you might get up to 3.
I thought I fed on animals towards the end of last set.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. My apologies. I didn't update my thing. Very good. All right. Well, please, once you are seated, make me a rouse check for the evening.
Of course, sir. Let me just pick my color.
Of course. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
How many dice is it?
Only one.
Check.
Only
one. Okay.
Mhm. Success. Okay. You do not become more hungry. Very good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So now you each wake through your torpor into the evening of September 5th. The sky itself is still cloudy. It threatens rain still, but potentially it might pass in the next few days. Who knows? I would like to take Adam away really quickly.
Okay.
Come with me into conspiracy, if you would.
Goodbye.
Okay.
You need to click twice to get in here.
That one made me do it for some reason. Okay. I gotta change the music real quick. Adam, you wake up and you see... we'll go with this one. That'll work. The cat has decided now is the time. Okay. So you see, there's a message on your phone. And it's from... Let me make sure of the name here.
So the name is popping up. It's not like a number.
No, it is not a number. It is a name. It is John Dupuis.
Okay.
He has sent you at probably this would have been sent to you sometime around like 12 p.m. in the daytime.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yes, because he is just a man. Well, cool, but you know.
Yeah.
And it says, Adam, we have a problem. And there's a link.
Okay.
Do you follow the
Yes.
link? Okay.
Yeah.
You follow the link, and it takes you to a Dropbox video that you download, I assume.
Yeah.
And in that video, you see it's a portrait video. And you can hear some people around the kind of camera, but it's pointed at a park. And it's like really early in the day. It's still dark. The sun is kind of rising. You can kind of see the light starting to come onto some trees. And the light is kind of hitting this tree specifically that is in the profile, in this video's profile. And on that tree, you see there is a person who has been nailed to the tree.
Ah, okay.
Their arms are outstretched, and they their clothing looks extremely ripped, torn, looks like it's taken a lot of damage, but their body seems fine. Though they are not moving, they're just kind of hanging there. I would love for you to give me an intelligence investigation, please.
Oh, geez. Okay, even through a picture.
Just to see if you notice something.
Yep. All right, let me get my 3 hungries and my 2. Oh, intelligence investigation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's still 5.
Okay. Let's see. That's 3 successes. Okay. So what I would say is that you, even through this kind of blurryish kind of shaking of the camera and everything, you recognize the person that is hanging there. A name that you may or may not recall at the moment. You see Jack Barker.
Okay.
Jack Barker is immobile, hanging off of this tree, head down, And the sunlight is starting to come over and onto the treetop, and it's going down onto the tree, going down, down, down. You're watching. The people behind you are saying, what's going on? Behind the camera are saying, what is going on? What's happening? You know, is this some kind of act? As the sun hits the top of the head, the figure starts to scream, starts to writhe, as it starts to burn the skin away, as it just comes down and starts burning and burning, the head completely burning to cinders and ash, as it then just goes away, as it completely goes down. People are, whoa! You know, and the camera gets a bit shaky as the guy stumbles back. You can see some of the people, and the nails stay in the tree. And you can see that there is some sort of something else that's on the tree written. You can't exactly make out what it is, that is there after the entire body has been burned away and completely gone. That is what you see. And we can join the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So then, in response to that message, I would love to send a question back to John. Was it?
Yes, it's John.
Is John Tupley? Okay.
Yes.
I'd love to ask, does Mia know, and does she want to speak?
You get back. Mia's been made aware. She does, yes. As soon as you're able.
Okay. So then I'll let the other two handle their morning
Yes.
stuff, and then I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Hey guys. Wow, nothing's going on. Hey,
Hello.
you wake
I
up.
didn't expect anything.
Nikolas, you wake up on the couch. You see that Daigo is just floating about. You see, you know, your everything is as you left it. And let's see. Yeah, I think you would also notice that Gale is sleeping, like nodded off in a chair, also around, like just in the living room, sitting in a chair, and Davis, you wake up. Your raccoon is active, messing about with your room, just doing shit. Happy that you're awake now.
All right, I'll wake up, stretch a bit, scratch the raccoon like underneath his chin, step outside into the room, into the living room.
Yeah.
And I'll just like grab a few pieces off of like a corn cob or something,
yeah.
and like sprinkle them on the floor for the raccoon.
Absolutely, he goes and starts to devour them.
Quick out of character question. Aiden, will you name the raccoon Jerry in honor of Jerry, or no?
What, do you want him to die every session?
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
true, yeah, no. Well, I mean, hey, I'm not the one shooting at it, so.
Oh, fuck, that's good. I was honestly thinking of leaving it unnamed.
That's
for
fine.
the entire like campaign.
That's also fine.
But Jerry's pretty good.
Because like when we were just talking a little bit, I zoomed in and I was like, oh yeah, the raccoon and the raven don't have a name. I wonder if he'll name them. And then like, oh yeah, we had Jerry. I don't remember the name of your little flying guy though.
Fuck. It was
Right?
M something something. Anyway.
M. Tarkander under Skunderson.
No,
Got
that's
it.
not.
Yeah, you know what? My raccoon will be Jerry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you rename
Named
him.
after Seinfeld.
Aha. If you want,
my favorite documentary of New Yorker life.
that's right. If you want lore accurate, Jerry was named with a G. So
Okay.
Gerry.
exactly. But yes, so you come out, you see that, Nikolas, you're aware, of course, of these proceedings.
My raven shall be named Mander.
Mander. Oh,
Okay.
very good.
Together they are Jerry and Mander.
Yes, I understand.
Well, I get it.
Upon, I guess, the door opening, Gale would, kind of, like, snort a little bit in his sleep and perk up and go, "Oh, good evening."
Hello.
How we doing, Gale? How was your day?
Oh, it was good. Thanks. I just, I'm just kind of doing my own thing. Figured I'd.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, Davis.
Yeah, what's up?
How many parks are around this area?
Oh,
Ones with big trees, specifically.
How big of a tree are you talking?
I whip out my phone, mute it.
Like a sequoia?
No, not that big. I whip out my phone and mute it, and then just watch.
okay.
How big should I?
The tree. Let's see. It would be.
Like an oak.
Not
full-grown oak.
Yeah, kind of oakish. Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Around the size of a full-grown oak.
Can I roll something?
Yeah, I would love for you to roll something.
Yeah. Looking for Davis on my. Where the fuck are you, Davis?
What I would say is you could give me a wits and let's go with streetwise actually, probably, or streetwise or survival. It's your pick. You'll get different information.
Let me see what my streetwise is. Oh, they're both the same.
No, technically, remember, your hunting is one more. You did spend on getting your survival is more because of you spent all 12 of your points on it.
Well, yeah, survival hunting is currently 3.
Your survival in general should be 4. You spent all 12 of your points on another pip in survival.
I see. I guess I just did not save my sheet.
It's all right.
Thank you, Alejo.
You're welcome. Now that Boo has had troubles, I am now keeping track of everybody's spending and earnings.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 successes. So, was that with your survival or was that with Streetwise?
That was with survival.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. No,
I was gonna say
I rolled 5 dice.
You need
I think I need
one more
character sheet.
More than that. Wits is 4,
Oh.
so you need 3 more.
And 4, so I need
3 more, please. Yeah, just do that. That's fine. An additional. Okay. So 4 successes. So around here, you would probably know of a few different parks that have those kinds of trees. The closest one would be a few miles north of your current position.
Okay.
All right, I will share this information with Adam.
Okay. And looking at my phone, is there anything else in the background in any of the shots or no?
Yeah. So hang on 2 seconds.
Damn it! I see down here there's a mark for Angel Prestige, and I thought it said Anal Prestige.
Very good.
Is there
see what we want to see.
Is there a particular tree you were looking for, Adam? Like not by species, but like a particular tree.
Well, there is, but I'm not sure I can divulge that information yet. I'm gonna have to speak with Mia about it.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to narrow down some areas in case I need to go alone.
So you would see, actually, in the background, you would see a playground.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so, okay, then Davis.
It's under a blue tarpaulin structure.
Okay. So the playground is under a blue tarpaulin?
Yes.
Okay.
You
All right,
would-
then, Davis, how about a park that is adjacent to a playground?
Oh yeah, sure. That's. One,
Oh,
two,
and it
three.
also has a water park feature. And yeah, I think with that amount of information,
Damn.
You,
yeah, you know what? I would give you. Hold on. So with that amount of information, it would be. This would be a streetwise and intelligence, but I'll give you a bonus die as well.
So in that case, since I got one less die for Streetwise and one more die for this roll, can I just keep what I currently rolled?
That's fine. That's fine.
Which is 4 successes? No, 5 successes.
Okay, yeah. Sounds to you like it is north of you. There is a place called Essex, West Charleston Lions Park.
it's one hell of a name. Pick a name and fucking stick with it.
They did.
Adam, it's called that place.
Okay. Well, then I'll be taking the car for a little bit. I'm going to stay in touch, though.
All right. Are you expecting shit to get active? Do you want backup?
I don't expect shit to get active here, but things may get active soon.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, I'll give like that upward nod to Nikolas. Like there may be some, like I give it to both of you. There may be some shit going on.
Nikolas seems even more checked out than usual.
Okay.
Very good.
Right. I've got nothing big planned, so I should be available.
Okay.
You need my help?
Maybe in the future. Right now, we might be okay.
Okay.
Right, so then,
busy today.
yeah. So then, what I'll do actually is, I'll whip out my phone, close everything, and then I'll pull out, Google Translate, and I'll ask Daigo to accompany me if he would.
Yeah. He thinks about it for a second and then nods and says, "I will come."
Okay.
Cool.
Can he ride in the car, or does he just phase through the back of it?
Yeah, he can rent the car.
Yeah, fuck yeah, ghost car.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was sitting on the chair before, so
It's true.
yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
He will join you.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. Then I'll take my keys, head outside, and get in the car, and make my way north.
Absolutely. All right. What are the other two of you doing?
What's Nikolas doing?
Yeah. What is Nikolas doing?
Nikolas, he doesn't seem to be doing much of anything right now. He's sat up on the couch. He's definitely lost in thought. His eyes, he's not super good at hiding it. You'd see that his eyes have been sort of darting between like you and Adam and Gale occasionally, but otherwise he's been quiet, not doing much of anything.
Okay. See, that was my tactic to stall for time because I am also undecided.
Of course,
on
Nikolas,
what-
you do have work today. That is
Oh, I do
true.
have work today.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. That is something you do
see.
have today. Obviously, there are other things that you could do, but you do have
Of
work.
course.
Yeah, it's like Persona games where you're like, you get a job, and then you can just choose to come in if you want.
Well, that is true. You could choose, but maybe there would be some consequences.
Yeah. This ain't like my Persona. What do you mean I got a job, worked 1 day a year, and it was completely fine?
Yeah. Whoa. I make
Oh,
the
fuck,
end when I go into my into Tartarus. Come on.
Yeah.
What's up? You said, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, no, I just realized I don't have a goal for today.
Oh yes, yeah. Ambitions, people. Ambitions. Sorry. I
Yeah,
forgot.
mine is going to be the
I-
same as last time.
Okay.
Mine is getting supplies for the camp.
Absolutely. That's fine with me.
Mine shall be expanding my coterie of familiars.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So Nikolas Davis, are you going anywhere? What are you doing?
I am waiting. I'll be real. Nikolas is waiting for everybody else to leave the house.
Okay. Fair enough. Gale
You
is
gotta fucking steal from me.
Gale is
I already
that's right.
did. It's
That's
just
right.
in a backpack.
Gale is
Oh, I know. I mean, you're gonna steal more.
Gale actually looks to you, Nikolas, and says, "Hey, could I talk to you?"
Yes, Gale.
Okay.
What do you need?
He kind of looks over at Davis and then kind of looks back to you and says, it's a little private, if that's all right.
Yeah. Davis will fuck off.
Okay. Are you going out back? Or are you just going out for now, or what are you doing?
I'm probably just going to go out to I remember there was like a fast food place around here.
There's a couple of places that you could go to eat. If you're thinking about the one that you potentially were going to work at for a little bit, it was farther north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dick Monald's.
That's right.
I will start like probably wandering down towards like this way a bit aimlessly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm just kind of meandering in like where I go and like the route I take, but I am looking for dumpsters that appear to be like full of like dumpsters I might find rats at.
Okay,
basically.
all right. So you're gonna be doing that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Then Brogan, I would like to take you
Hi.
into conspiracy. Come.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. This is casual. I don't need to change the music for this.
Okay.
It's casual, obviously.
Yeah, that's my relationship with Gale.
That's right.
Casual.
It's real casual. Super. One might say, barely an acquaintance. So
Some would say uninconvenience.
some would say that, and some would take more advantage of it, wouldn't they? Anyway, so once Davis leaves, Gale kind of, straightens himself. He kind of like nervously adjusts his shirt a bit because it's, he doesn't want to look so frumpy. And he just kind of says, I've been, he's kind of just like he doesn't know really what to do with his hands. He's just kind of like looking down at them and then looking over to you, and he's generally looking very nervous-ish. He says, look, it's not, I don't want to be a bother to you. And it's kind of, that's kind of, I just, and he's just kind of sitting there, just kind of trying to find his words.
You are not bothered. You live here, out of rain.
Yeah, no, and
Cold.
I thank you for that. I do. Like, I wouldn't be able to without your help. So I really, truly thank you. And I want to. You helped me, and I feel like I should do something to help you with whatever you're doing. You know the life, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I could, I don't know, if there's anything that I can do.
I am grateful for the offer. I just do not know what I would ask you to do. I still look for things I do. Not quite sure.
Sure.
And I forget because it's been like 2 months now. Gale knows like everything about the kindred and everything at this point, right?
He knows quite a bit. He doesn't know everything, but he's been told enough that he's in the fold, at least.
Okay.
And he's like, well, I mean, since you helped me, maybe I can help you help others like me. Right?
Yes, I have others to help, but
Okay.
if you were to try something, you would be in danger. If I try something, I am fine.
Sure, but I mean, what is it? If I don't try, that's horrible, right? I mean, because I've been given, I'm here. I can walk still. I have a roof over my head. I can help. And if I don't, I feel like I'm wasting this opportunity.
Gale, you know what we are, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
There are many like me
Yeah.
who did not choose this,
Oh.
who have been given this gift, curse. I fear what happens if more people like me become this lost, confused, angry. I am soft-spoken man, but I know many angry people, hates for the world. If given this kind of ability, I am scared of what they would do.
No, I'm not talking about that. That's
No, not you.
Oh.
Not you.
okay.
The person who gifted me this, my sire,
Oh.
I do not know them, but I do believe they are still out there doing this to others. I do not know why, but I was on death's door, cold, sick, hungry, prepared to not wake up. But then I did, and I was not the same. No more tasting foods, no more enjoying sunshine, nothing. I fear it could become like a sickness if there are others out there lost and confused. Maybe you could help. I would not know how to start, but to find more?
Yeah. Yeah, I could take you to different places, different haunts that I know about, and we can see if there's anybody else who's like you.
Out of character,
Yeah.
all sires would always sire the same clan, right?
Yes. Unless
Okay.
something were to happen and potentially they could become a thin blood.
Gotcha. Okay. I suppose it would be easy
Okay,
to start.
But sorry.
No, you're good. It would be easy to start, and I'll just like shift my baseball cap up to show the third eye.
Oh.
It is an easy sign if others. Not a guarantee that it was same sire,
Yeah.
but if they were lost and cold and dying, maybe they were saved like me.
His eyes are wide as he looks at your third eye, and then you can see him visibly like gulp for a second, as he says, "Okay, yeah, that's a pretty easy signifier."
And I'll pull the hat back down.
Yeah, for sure.
If I have job and plans to do, and if Adam need my help, I always help him.
Right.
In the meantime, maybe you look around,
Yeah.
find people who seem to always be wearing hats or covering head in some way.
Okay.
Do not put yourself in danger, do not get hurt,
No.
but if there's a chance that we can find even one more person with this curse inside them, then maybe you could bring them here and help point them in right direction.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can start looking around. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's absolutely. I'll do it. Yeah. I'll go. I think you guys picked him up a phone. I think that was something that was said. So he says
picked a what?
A phone.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, I'll keep in touch, if I find anybody, and I'll let you know. But I'll come back here, and let you know that I'm still doing okay and everything every night or day.
Yes.
But yeah, I
Yes.
can start looking around. Yeah.
You can always sleep here.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I'll go right now. And you can see that he's genuinely like happy that that you've given him this task.
Buddy.
And he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, and he starts making his way out, and goes away.
I'm about to create the Island of Misfit Kindred.
I'm
Fuck.
so excited. That's great. I love this. Okay.
Awesome.
So yeah, he leaves,
Mhm.
and then I assume you get the bag.
I do.
Yeah.
Especially if everyone's left the house, I'm gonna get the bag. I'm gonna dress up for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna head to the camp first, and then head to my job.
All right.
Right from then.
Cool.
As long as I have time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'll have time. You'll have time if you're leaving right now, for sure.
Cool.
Absolutely. Okay, let's join the others.
Anyway, don't mind me.
I love this. I love it so much.
Grody.
All right. Davis, so you're aimlessly walking. Is there anything as you get to let's say that you get down to Griff's Bar and Billiards, the back of it, and kind of see the dumpsters and stuff. And I think you're knowledgeable enough that you can find rats pretty easily. I think that's absolutely something that I would just allow.
Now that I have locations for some dumpsters that rats tend to frequent,
Yeah.
I would like to begin searching for stray cats.
Okay. Yeah. You could just use your power if you wanted to. That is one of the things that it can do.
I could, but then I have to roll a rouse check.
Mm.
Well, you're already going to be looking for animals. You'll already be looking at
That's fine.
blood.
No, I like it. Okay, sure. Yeah, why don't you then give me... Ooh, let's go with wits and... We'll go with... This is wits and streetwise, I would say, if you're looking for stray cats, specifically.
That's going to be 7.
Or Cats the musical.
Oh, indeed.
2.
Cats the musical, the movie.
The video game.
Oh god, I watched
Jellicle.
Oh my god.
One success.
I watched that movie once, and I was high off my ass.
Yeah, that's how you do it,
man.
apparently.
So bad.
You can
Can
take
I
a
burn
superficial
willpower?
damage to your willpower to reroll 3 of those regular dice. Yes.
By the way,
Mhm.
does my willpower regain to full at the end of or beginning of every
No,
session?
it's based off of your either resolve or composure, whichever's highest, and you just gain that much back in superficial.
3. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. I did gain 3
Yes,
back.
yes,
Cool.
yes.
I will burn 1,
Okay.
putting me at 3, and then I shall re-roll 3 of these dice.
Okay. So with that
Okay.
1, then you'd have 5 total. Very good. Good crits. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think quite easily, in fact. You are at the dumpster, you kind of kick it, And some of the rats start scurrying away, and you kind of wait for a second as a few cats do appear to pounce on some of the rats and start to get them. Get them.
Oh fuck. Do you mind if we retcon that I might have a can of tuna?
Sure.
Actually,
Yeah, that's fine.
Aiden completely forgot to buy this, but
I was gonna
Davis
say
will
you
remember
can
it.
have just picked it up as you were walking through because the shopping center is there. So no
Alright, cool.
reason why.
But do you have a can opener?
Yeah, oh, it's one of the easy ones with like the hook.
Yes, it's got the pull tab.
okay.
Yes,
Little pad.
exactly. Yes.
Make the soda crack sound.
Yeah. I'll crack open a cold one with these cats.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you tab it open. Please give me charisma plus animal ken if you wish to try to get a cat to enjoy a little meal with you.
That is 5. 3, 4, 5.
My God. There you go. 4.
4 successes.
Yeah, 4 successes. Let me just check one thing. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, yeah. That absolutely works for sure. So, yeah, the scent of fresh, well, the scent of canned food, something that
The
is
scent of fresh canned tuna.
exactly. It is plenty to help you with drawing, and you kind of do the little noises to get them to come
The
forward.
little piss.
Yeah. And yeah, you eventually get we'll say it would be a calico. We'll go with a calico cat.
Okay.
Where is my? I do have something. Did I save it?
As she comes closer,
Yeah.
I will make a rouse check for cats.
All right, please do so. Yeah, you don't get hungry.
All right.
So, cat.
Yeah, fuck yeah, cat.
I made sure to
Alright.
get cats.
Man, is that a fucking cat?
It's a fucking cat.
Ma! There's a weird cat outside.
Where's my grandma on the fucking thing?
Blake, motherfucker.
So yeah, how does it look since you embody these kinds of things when you're trying to talk to them?
As the cat is approaching me,
Yeah.
Davis is like kind of sitting on his haunches.
Yeah.
And almost like stretches his neck and like cracks it,
Mm-hmm.
and then like reflexively brings up the back of a hand,
Mm-hmm.
like licks it and starts like just sort of going at whatever is something. There's something on his face that's
Yeah.
messing with him. He's not quite sure what it is.
Right.
But he's just like, I'm just gonna like scratch. Is it a scratch? Is it a clean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to work this spot.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's a compulsion for him.
Yeah, for sure. And the cat is just kind of eating the food.
Davis like doesn't move, but he just looks down and just meows a hello
The
to the cat.
The cat ignores you as it continues eating.
If
It's just
If
eating.
you-
That's all.
if you want a steady source of food, you'll listen to what I have to say.
One of the ears perks up as it continues eating.
I'm willing to trade information for food, and I have a location that you can come to for the said food.
It raises its head slowly.
I'm already feeding some other animals in the in the neighborhood. and I would like to start doing business with cats. Might you be willing to help me in this endeavor?
It stretches.
Oh no, that's right. I need to speak. No, you know what? No, I'm not.
This is
speaking
kind of
like a cat.
honestly. It kind of.
I'm not attaching Nya.
No.
to the end of that.
Honestly, I think this works out well for Cat though. You're kind of speaking like formally to it. I feel,
Mhm.
and it stretches and it kind of yawns for a second and then says, "Hopefully, it's better than this, the food."
Mhm.
Oh,
It says, "What kind of information?"
That will depend on the week, depend on the day. I don't have anything in particular, but consider this a paltry retainer.
It kind of paws at the now empty can, and it just says, "I suppose. Where shall I get more when it suits me?"
Please, follow me if you're so inclined.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I'm not, but I suppose.
right, exactly. It's just, and it follows you, but it follows you like between buildings, so like you only catch a glimpse of it here and there, you know, like just so that it knows that you know that it's coming, but it's not like
Perfect.
it's not like showing that it's following you, you know?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. That works.
Okay, yeah.
I will lead it back home.
Yeah, for sure. You do so. Yeah. I love it. And so, eventually you make it home. Do you go in the front door with it? Do you go around the back?
No.
Okay.
No, in the back.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
It can eat with the other animals.
All right. Sure. So, you lead it to the back, and it looks around. It like after it like hops the fence, you know, it doesn't come in through the gate with you. It comes over the fence, kind of stands in the middle of the backyard, looks around, just kind of goes around to different corners, sniffs a bit, and says, "If I must, smells a lot like that one." Kind of gesturing towards your raccoon.
Yeah. How does my raccoon take that?
The raccoon is just kind of like hanging out. Like, he doesn't give a shit. Like, he's just kind of with you, you know? He's just kind of walking around doing his own thing. He's having a great time.
And the Sigma raccoon.
Before we begin with our business agreement, I should have you know there are a few caveats and ground rules that must be laid in place in order to have a functional business relationship.
It's still walking around, and it says, "Proceed."
These trees are frequented by ravens, and in future days will be frequented by other small animals. While you are in this location, hunting is off limits.
Ooh, okay.
You shall be informed of any other animals that join my party, as it were. And I'll let you know not to hunt the animals. Thinking, because I'm drawing a contract with the cat.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
are.
While you're on these premises, killing of those other species is not tolerated. However, while you are off the premises, I do not control what you hunt and eat.
Why don't you give me charisma plus... we'll go with Animal Ken again. Yeah, let's just see what you get.
What is my charisma? 3. It's 5. Oh, wait,
Your Animal Ken
oh,
is
I'm
3 as
flipping.
well. You should have 6, I think, for this.
I thought that was for specifically raccoons.
No, you have 3 in general, but then you have a extra if you're talking to your raccoon about stuff. Like if you're using,
okay.
so just roll another one just to see. Okay.
Nope.
So it was those. So 2 successes. Okay.
Can I burn a willpower point?
Absolutely, you can. Yes.
No, you're not allowed.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So the cat is kind of sitting on the step now that leads to the door, the back door, and it yawns again and starts to clean itself, and mid-clean it just looks up at you and says, "It is acceptable."
And before we begin further in business dealings, I must also know, are you currently contracted out to any other individuals of my persuasion who can detect and call for and communicate with animals?
Good question. Good question. I have had some dealings, but I am not currently contracted, no.
Alright. If we are to proceed, as mentioned before, consider that Tuna a retainer. So you will now be under my contract.
Understood. As long as the tuna keeps flowing, or something better, I hope. Perhaps a full salmon?
Ooh. Getting haggled by a cat.
A full salmon can be a reward for if you do something special for me in the future.
Indeed. I suppose, then. I will be exceptional in all of my dealings, then, so that I may get as much salmon as possible.
Oh, I knew that as soon as I saw you. That's why I talked to you.
Perhaps
it's like dealing with a red dragon.
Oh, God. Honestly, I like this direction for the cats, though. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Where did you expect? But yes, so it just continues to clean and then says, "May I enter the home on occasion, if I should need?"
Quite.
What purpose would you have to enter my home?
It looks up at the sky, then looks back to you as if you're like, you can clearly tell that it's judging you harshly now for asking such a question. Says, "What if it should rain, of course?"
Yes, quite. Is there an overhang in
There is.
the house?
There is. There's an overhang over the step, for sure.
Okay. A box with blankets in it shall be set out for you to rest on rainy days. And it shall be set out underneath that overhang.
It looks at the overhang and says, "Indeed."
You must acquire my trust first, of course.
Perhaps there is a brain in that head of yours. Good. It just kind of lays now across the step and just says, "Is there anything that I should do for you this evening?"
Let's not be so quick to approach business matters. There's one final condition. This deal that I have is with you and with any other cats that I may so choose to do so, or that I may so choose. You are not to inform any other cats that I have this dealing with you. You are not to inform any other vampires that I have this dealing with you. This deal exists solely between us.
It starts to scratch its back on the step. I thought that was already known.
One can't be too careful in business.
Perhaps.
As it is, I have no more business for you tonight. I shall not take up too much more of your time. I understand you have other matters to attend to.
Thank you. I shall come around when I do. Or if you should call.
We shall be waiting.
With that, it hops back up and kind of climbs the fence a bit by digging its claws into the wood and just pushes itself up and out of the backyard.
All right.
Okay. You now have cat.
As soon as the cat is over the fence, can I drop the
Oh yeah.
cat animalness?
Yeah.
David just finds it distasteful.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do so instantly. You're absolutely back to yourself. Okay.
All right. Davis will click his tongue a few times to get the raccoon's attention and be like, all right, let's go back inside, buddy.
It's like, yeah. Starts going with you.
The cat doesn't go inside.
No,
but,
absolutely not.
I cannot have the cat finding out that the raccoon is allowed in.
I love it. Okay, so we'll switch away from you. We'll follow good old Adam and Daigo for a little bit. So you start to make your way north in the car. Let me get you a little thing. Following a GPS easily enough, you can make it to... Where is it? There it is. Oh. All right. Let's put this over here for now. Oop. There we go. All right. So.
And so now, where is this on here?
It is quite... Here, give me a second.
Yep.
It is a little bit north of where you guys are. I want to say...
Not too far.
Hold on. Yeah. It's only a few miles away as far as I'm aware. Let me just check here. So it would be... Ah, yes. So... Okay. So it is... Ooh, where is my... There it is. So it is... I want to say somewhere up here-ish. Kind of over here, probably. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... Let me call this... the Essex/West Charleston Lions Park. Okay, there we go. So you eventually make it on the road over here. And let me just make double sure of something, just so that I know. Okay, so you would be kind of here as you're approaching the actual park itself. Let me change the music real quick. We love a good old music change. We'll go with this for now. This is fine. Oh. Yep. So,
really quick before we get into that, I remember that Jack Barker, you said that he lived at Saxby Avenue.
he did. That is, if you look at the map,
Is that
right there.
okay? Oh, there. Oh,
Yes.
interesting. Okay.
So
Because I searched this for it and I didn't know if it was a real street or one you.
it is a
made
real
up.
street. It is not. I think that's where it is in Las Vegas, but I'm not entirely sure. But it is a real place. But it's not on this part of the map. No.
Yes.
So you're driving your car, and Daigo is in the passenger seat, just sitting. It seems to be behaving just as anybody would. Just kind of, he's remarked a couple of times on the car itself and how it's so much different than what he is used to. Just kind of, saying stuff like that here and there.
Yep, just small talk.
As you get here, please, could you give me a wits awareness?
Yes. Okay, my wits awareness. 2 and 2. God, I wish I wasn't so hungry.
Yes, it's a scary thing.
Well, at least I can't drink a ghost. Yikes.
You haven't found a way.
That is a bestial failure.
Ooh, it certainly is.
Very
Why does
good.
everybody bestial fail when I can't use my restraint ability?
I love it. I love that you guys.
Can you not restrain yourself?
I don't think I can restrain myself.
I don't think
it's
so.
Only my allies.
Yeah, it's only other people, and you're never around anybody else. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so let's see. In this moment,
Bestial failure while I'm driving. I just ran into a building.
well, I don't think it's more of an aggression thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Potentially, though it could be that there's a little bit of that, that feeling of hunger. Let me just see here.
And the other thing that I would be fine with if you have trouble coming up with something is you can save this. This can just be a failure, and then you can whip out a bestial failure at some other point that makes more sense.
That is true.
I'd be
but I
completely
think
fine with that.
I think what this will do here. Where are my?
What about he finds himself driving to somewhere where he knows a criminal lives?
That is good. I like that.
And
But-
he wakes up when he has like parked in the driveway
Right.
outside the house.
Right. That is a good one. That is a good one. That is something that I might steal later on, for sure. But I think at this moment, it's so you were tasked with your task, right? And this is an interruption from you figuring out what you need to do and trying to deal with this person. And it's this knowledge that somebody else has found this person before you and punished them, right? And that is something that is kind of tearing you up here and there. So I think what I'm going to require in the future here for a little while, probably until your scene in total is over, I think I'm going to have a debuff to you. For, I would say, any kind of social roles that don't involve probably like intimidation, because it's that anger that's kind of coming through, that you, in order to find out any information, if you're trying to talk to anybody, it's intimidation is the only course of action that would be suitable to you to just get the answer and get it now, because you're so fucking done with the fact that somebody else has taken your prize.
I love the fact that it's essentially just, God damn it, I wish I wasn't here right now. I want to go home.
Yeah.
It's that
plus the
fucking
hunger
done
that's
with
there,
work.
like everything is kind of coming to a head at this point. So
how many hunger is that, Matt?
3.
3.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
I'm hungry.
it's pretty bad if he needs to re-roll.
I've been there, brother.
Yeah.
But what I would say that you would also notice is that there's some flashing lights that are ahead of you. So there's definitely some police presence here of some sort. You can't really make out any distinctive details just yet, but there is a police presence that will be there when you get there.
Yes. Yep. So I'll go ahead and I'll park the car, whip out my phone, and call Mia.
All right. Yep. She answers.
Hey,
evening.
I'm at the spot.
What have you found out?
Nothing yet, but John told me that you wanted to speak before I got there. I'm just parked out here, and I'm going to be heading in shortly. Was there something you needed to tell me or wanted to ask?
Yes. Give me a moment. She says, be careful with your investigation further. This is something that was taken from social media, Facebook, I think. And because it was on there, there is a lot of awareness of it, and I think that the FBI has taken this case now. They will be something that you will have to deal with as you continue forth.
Yep.
Just be aware
I
and
expected
do
as
not
much.
draw attention to it or yourself.
Nope, won't. I most certainly won't. I'm not even walking in there visible. Don't you worry.
Good.
And I've got my, I have my, mortally challenged associate here to assist as well.
You hear the smile in her voice as she says, good, very good. I'm sure that he'll be able to help.
Oh, I did want to ask, because I realize that what we're looking at here, it does not bode well.
No.
How sensitive is this information? Am I able to share it with the coterie or no?
If you believe that it will help with your investigations, at this point you need to find out who did this and who knows.
Yes. Dupuis sent me the video, and I noticed that in the video there was something written on the tree. That's what I'm going to find out now.
All right. Tell me as soon as you can if you have any updates.
Yes, will do. And I'll probably, if they've gone undetected and they've been doing this for any amount of time, I may need some assistance. From the firm. In your database, effectively.
If we have anything that we can provide, of course.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and get to it, and I'll call you as soon as I'm done.
Good.
Click.
Hangs up. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you parked a ways away, I assume, and then...
Yep, I park a ways away and get out of the car, and I tell Daigo to follow me, and that I'll need you to be able to float if you still can.
He does. And he kind of nods to you, asking you what is going on.
And I, look both ways to make sure there's no one anywhere nearby.
Yeah.
And I suppose not many people around here speak Japanese. So
yeah.
There was a vampire killed in a way that suggests that they knew that he was a vampire, which is extremely bad. And I have a video of the event, and in that video there is something written or carved into a tree where he was placed and left for dead. And I may need you to simply float up there and let's see. I don't suppose you read English. Well, we'll have to think of something. But it'll be as simple as floating up there and examining it. That's about it.
Okay.
Before I even get anywhere near there, I'm going to go ahead and do obfuscate.
Please give me a rouse check for your unseen passage. Ooh,
Shit.
hungry boy.
Yep, I'm at 4.
You are at
Nice.
4. Very good.
Eyes are twitching.
Yeah, for sure.
What
But
happens if you
I,
hit 5 hunger?
When you hit 5 hunger, you there are things that I will call for on occasion for frenzy tests or fury tests and all of that and hunger frenzies. Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Alejo,
Yeah.
by the way, quick question.
Yeah.
I thought of this while I was like having my encounter with the cat, and I figured like, oh, an animal probably wouldn't name itself, but then like a cat probably would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
True. Next time you talk
and
to it, you can ask for a name.
can do.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
so you disappear from view
Yes.
and start to make your way to the park.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, as you approach, you see the distinctive black SUVs of federal vehicles. You see FBI on 2 of them, and that's it. You don't see police cars. So you just see FBI. There's a couple of people that are out and about. They are collecting some samples here and there, and just casing the area, really. If you want to find out anything about what they're doing or anything like that, potentially more, you could, or you could do whatever else you want.
Well, is there much chatter going on?
They are not talking right now.
Interesting.
They're they're
Well,
both
then-
kind of going in different directions. Another guy is kind of farther off.
Okay. Well, I'd like to look for the tree.
Okay.
And then I would. Okay, let's see here. So I want to try to like look up and, you know, kind of place myself in the same location as from where I saw in the video.
Yeah. Why don't you give me intelligence plus awareness this time?
Okay. That will be 5. No. Yeah, 5. Oh, wait, no. I got another hungry
That's
die.
right. You won't be
Okay.
able to reroll any but the 1.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, okay. 2
Okay.
successes. I think that's enough. You have the video in your mind fresh, and you're in the area. I think you can easily kind of find it's more central of this park. You here. Let me also. I can do this.
Especially given that if there are tall trees in the area, it would need to be in a tree
So-
and a spot that would need to have access to the morning sunlight.
Yes.
And so it's not covered by a canopy.
Exactly. It has only, it doesn't have like a lot of trees in this park. It's a lot more flat as you come here and see. But there's enough tree cover here and there, and you can kind of tell from the buildings around that some of the shadows that you saw before were probably because of the buildings. And so it makes the time of the video is pretty early in the morning, interestingly enough. And you eventually find the tree, and yeah, you can see that there is something written on the tree. You could try to get up closer to it. You could climb up the tree if you wanted to. You could do whatever you want, really.
Yeah. Okay, so from here, can I make out what it says on the tree?
I think with it being dark, they don't have the spotlights on it and everything right now, because they don't need to at this moment. I think that it's harder to see if you don't get up closer to it.
Okay. Looking at the FBI vans nearby, are they the kind that have like the big sliding door on the side? And are any of those doors open?
One of the doors is open, and so I guess yeah, there would be one that has that big sliding door, and yeah, it is open. And you could see that there is like equipment there for them to get like bags and such, and like standard equipment to investigate a scene.
So looking into the open door of one of those vans, are there people inside or immediately around it?
Ooh, I would say in the one that's open, immediately around it,
Yes, I would think that there is someone who is at least attending it in the way of just making sure that it's, supervised, right?
So I'd like to essentially just like look in through the open door and see if there happens to be a notepad on or exposed anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I would think so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to quietly tell Daigo to move near the rear lights or the headlights of the car and make them like flicker and see if I can't draw that attendant over to that.
Okay. So Daigo nods to you, and he... Oh, wait. I will say, before you do that, can you do that, like, out loud? In the sense...
That is good.
Because you would need to either use Google Translate at this point, or... Cause,
yes.
Yeah. But you could try to use your connection, potentially.
Yeah, I can try to use my connection, or I could just signal to him.
But you are completely invisible.
Oh, he can't see me either.
No one can see you.
So now how can he follow me if I'm invisible?
He's kind of following you in like a general sense. There is that connection.
Okay.
Right. He doesn't know exactly where you are, but he does know where you are,
Okay. Okay. So then what if I essentially turn to him and like reach out my hand and like touch his spectral form and like kind of gently try to like pull? Can you think I could do that?
I would love for you to try.
Okay.
It would be, let's go with resolve plus occult.
Okay. Oh, that'll just be 4. Yeah. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna fucking get possessed here. I'm just glad all I'm doing is reaching out.
I love this.
So does that make it a bestial failure as well?
It does.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Does. Okay.
Brother.
Dude, the beast is strong today.
I love it. I love it. See, it's not been affecting Brogan. And you know what? I think with that, we'll cut away from you for a little bit. Actually,
Okay.
I think that's a good
time.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Just cut away.
Actually, that's perfect. I need to use the rest.
Yeah. Go for it. Absolutely. Okay. So while that is happening, we'll go back to. You know what? The music is actually appropriate for you getting to the lovely little under pass here. Where are all my people? There they are. Lovely.
Oh, which people? What you mean? You mean Aaron, Rosa, Sydney, Stefan, Savannah, Julio, and Clark?
That's right. That is true. That is the people that I mean. All right, we're gonna take. Okay. So you make it to the camp. And yeah, you see some of them are here at the moment. And Aaron sees you as you approach, and he comes up and he says, sorry. Hey, Nikolas, right?
Yes. Hello.
Good to see you.
Aaron?
He's just, good to see you.
Nikolas looks around and notices, not everybody here tonight. Where Rosa and Stefan? Savannah?
Oh, yeah, they're out doing a job.
Making money?
Yeah.
Or good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And I'll hold out the backpack full of like snacks and basic medicines, and this is what I had at home. It's just part 1. I get much more.
He takes the bag, smiling wide,
and says, "Thank you so much. My goodness." And he looks through it a bit, and he says, "Oh, great. These will be helpful. Yeah. Why don't you give me wits plus insight?"
Oh no.
You give me more.
You know those 3 funny numbers on the back of your credit card?
Hey, you ever heard of a cell phone?
What'd you say, wits plus insight?
Yes, please.
Yes, that's
Would you like to
5.
donate to our Kickstarter?
I have a GoFundMe going right now, and
Oh, okay.
2 hunger. Yeah, 2 hunger. So.
Also, if you don't like Patreon, we do have a Ko-fi.
yes, exactly.
God, I really hate how we're probably not that far away from an unhoused person like holding out a QR code.
Yup.
I mean, they do that in China.
Oh, do they actually? Oh my god,
Yes, they do.
that's crazy. Okay,
Okay,
That's
2
an actual
successes.
thing.
2 successes. You could spend a willpower for those 2 if you wish.
I'm good for now. I think
okay.
even if there is something going on under the surface here, Nikolas is playing Blissful Ignorance.
Absolutely love it. So he's looking through and he's smiling at the stuff as he takes it, and he kind of shoulders it and starts to move into the camp with you. He doesn't take you by the shoulder this time. He just kind of moves and goes to go put this stuff in a spot.
Okay. Does it seem like he's putting it in like a general spot, or is he putting like in his own spot?
It's a spot. Is there a way
It's not
that
going
you
like
could...
just like into his own tent, is it?
Well, you don't really know the workings of this place, but he is putting it near his tent.
Okay.
At least the tent that he has been sitting near, at this
Gotcha.
point. So,
The others here will be able to use it, yes?
oh, of course. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
He kind of gestures over to where the others kind of usually were, and he says, if any of them should need it when they come back, of course, all I have to do is ask, and I'll give it to them, and I'll give Clark and Julio some stuff if they need it, yeah, I mean, everybody is perfectly, good to come and take when they need it. Speaking of needs, so I said, the others are out doing a job, and you, he's looking at you, at your clothes and stuff, and he says, you look like you're off to do your own job, actually.
Yes, I do not have too much time. I do need to get going soon.
Ah, I see. Well, if you should ever, want to help some more, there is something that's coming up soon that I might actually require somebody, another person to help with, if you're willing. It's a ways down the road, at least a couple of days down the road. But if you have some time, I would love for you to come by later and meet with somebody who's been really helpful with us.
Yes, that sounds good.
Okay.
Is it on this day that I have off of work? I'm sure, because I know my own schedule.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, of course. You know the days. So do I. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So. What? No, I need to know. Okay. He says, well, couldn't you, I mean, I know you could probably request some time off, right?
I can try, but it is only my first week here, and if
Sure.
it is only a few days away, they might not let it under short notice.
Right. Well, I mean, it could be that, they understand that your situation, right? And so if you go and you ask them, and make sure they're aware that you're there to help and help some family, right? I feel like you would be able to get them to let you off?
I can tell them family emergency.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great. Because it's coming up this Thursday. And I was hoping that I could introduce you tomorrow if you have the time. Because our friend is coming by tomorrow. Just to check in and get us all situated.
I could come back around this time.
Yeah, I think that would work. I think that would be great.
Okay.
All right.
I come back tomorrow.
Good.
Before work.
Yeah, he's got that big grin on his face. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. And I'll make sure to let him know that we'll have a new one on. Okay. Well, I hope you have a great day at work.
Thank you, Aaron. And I'll turn and wave and say, Julio, Clark, I hope you feel better soon.
They both wave to you. Yeah, man. Thanks.
Be good, Sydney. And I'll
Yeah.
head out.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
start walking to work.
You start making your way to work.
This is giving me the same vibes as, like, I don't know Final Fantasy VII that well, but isn't there like, oh, this guy has helped us improve all of our science research. His name is Sephiroth.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, it's fine. Everything's okay. You're just
He's
helping
such a
some
good
friends.
guy. I can't wait for you to meet him.
I don't know the story of it like to detail, so I don't know.
I don't
but
think that's even it either, but it's
fair
the
enough, but
vibe
I
I'm
love
getting.
it. All right. Well, you make it to the MGM Grand.
Work time.
Work time. Yeah,
Time
you
to go
make it.
stand in a corner and look around and watch people.
So, when you enter the Grand, and you make your way to the staff area, right?
Mhm.
To start your day. Where is my? You see, there is Robert is there. Mr.
Okay, Robert's the smaller one that I talked to last time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He's in his he's in like a darker blue suit, not exactly the same shade, trying to be the same shade. A darker blue suit, and he's kind of watching his watch. And he looks up as you come in, and he says, "Nikolas, there you are.
Hello, Mr. Campbell.
Hello. It's good to see you. I'm glad you came in on time." As he kind of gets a piece of paper out of his like from a notepad, and it says, "I have a message from Mr. Nicholson. Today he wants you to work the actual hotel. You were doing such a great job with the floor work that he was hoping that you could go and do some patrolling through the hotel proper."
Yes, if that is what Mr. Nicholson wants me to do, that I will do job.
Good. He folds the paper up, puts it back in his pocket. Good. Well, have a good day today. I'll basically, you just need to walk around. Go and talk to. Why don't you go and talk to? I will have a name for you in a moment here. As
Of course.
look at my
Take
notepad.
time to remember
No,
name.
of course. I'm just looking at a few
Sometimes
things.
forget own name.
Brain.
Yes, just looking into my brain real quick. Why don't you go talk to Lydia? Lydia is in charge in the actual security room of the hotel. She's usually manning the cameras. She's very good at her job, and she will give you the lowdown of your patrol routes.
Okay, I will go talk to Lydia then. Thank
Good,
you very
good,
much, Robert.
Of course, of course. Have a productive day.
Thank you. Have a good night.
And he just walks out, starts walking to his place.
I'll kind of awkwardly like put my hands in my pocket, head down a little bit, and make my way through the casino to the hotel proper.
Yeah.
I'll keep my eyes peeled just in case I pass by Adrian if I see him like in the pit or anything.
You mean not Adrian?
Right. Carl.
Yes, Carl.
Carl, pit boss. I need to add that to my.
Yeah. You would see Carl. He's
Okay.
in the pit. He's walking around. If you have him notice you, he gives you a wave as you're walking through.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna. I was just gonna make some eye contact and wave. A
Yeah,
little bit.
for sure. He's friendly enough. Coworkerly obligated, of course.
Yeah.
And you make your way to the hotel. And as you get in, a lot of people. Just a lot of people still. Not as much as there is on the floor itself, but people are moving about here and there, right? There's a front desk that you can go and see, and easy enough for you to get the information to where you need to go. So eventually you find your way to the security room. And inside you see a wall of monitors.
Oh, fun.
Lots and lots and lots of monitors. You see so many hallways. My God, so many hallways. There's a few different people who are in here, looking through cameras and such, and just observing, of course. And as you enter, one of them, a woman who's probably like 5'5". She's got blonde hair. She's dressed in a nice business casual kind of attire, and she gets up and kind of walks over to you, extends a hand immediately and says, "Hi, you're Nikolas, right?"
Yes, and I'll shake her hand. You are Lydia?
Yeah. I was told that you're going to be working in the hotel today.
Yes, I was told security in the hotel.
Yeah, good. Well, she kind of gestures around her. Welcome to Command Center. Let's see. She goes over and finds like a clipboard and kind of looks it over. Okay. I think we're gonna have you be patrolling floors 10 through 15 today. Yep. Here we go. And she kind of hands you like a map of these few different floors.
Okay.
I don't have a map
just-
necessarily.
You're good. Yeah. I just walk up and down hallways.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. You just kind of walk through. We have another person who's also walking through. You'll see each other here and there. Let's see. That is Xavier. Xavier is the other guy who's assigned to those floors, because you can't be in two places at once, and it's just better to have multiple people, right?
Yes.
So, if you're walking through, you just keep an eye on things. You talk to people if they need help. Usually it's just, how do I get to here? Or where is my room? Oh, I've lost my key. Could you get the person to come and get me a new key? All that kind of stuff. And if that should happen, you just gotta go find the nearest, maid or something, just to get them to know. Or you can radio in, to have somebody, get a key card for them, right?
I can help people, yes.
Good. Well, that's what we like to hear. And if you should notice anything suspicious, you let us know. We'll confirm it on the cameras, and we'll contact the proper authorities. You just need to keep yourself safe, keep other people safe if need be. If there should be any sort of situation, I'm sure you've, since you've been doing some work already, some bodyguardish kind of work out on the floor, right? Strong arming the people into not cheating, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you know the drill. Just if anything should be of a violent sort, you should get people to safety, get yourself to safety, hide away if you can't get away, and then of course fight as the last resort, as is standard, really. I guess, and obviously, wear your eyes in the sky. You radio in if you find anything that you can't handle. Got it? Yes,
I've got it.
Good.
No problem.
Good. Right. Well, pleasure to meet you, of course. If you should, after a while, if you need a break, you can come here if you want. You can go to the break room, whatever you wish. But other than that, I guess you're set.
Yes, I am set. I will start walking the floors.
Good.
Thank you. I'll socially awkwardly sort of nod my head a couple times and just
She's
head on out.
all smiles and just goes back to her stuff as you head out.
I'm just gonna take the stairs up, screw the elevator.
Okay, yeah. You take the stairs up to the 10th floor. Not like it's that big a deal, obviously.
Right? What am I gonna do? Get tired?
Right? No, it's crazy. Yeah, and you start to patrol through the floors. Hey, wow. Let me just do something real quick. Okay. And then for you, don't worry about this. Okay. Very good. So, you're making your way through the hotel. Lovely hotel.
Mm-hmm. And nothing of interest happens.
Nothing of interest happens for a little while, of course. And then, as you're on the 13th floor, something catches your eye. It seems like there's somebody that you recognize. And it seems like nobody else is noticing this person.
Again? This fucker's back?
Seems like somebody is walking through as other people are walking, just kind of going through. It doesn't seem like, anybody is paying him any attention. He's taking his time, he's walking, he's watching people. And he eventually comes upon a door, pulls out a key card, and goes inside.
I want to do this just for storytelling. I'm gonna pull out my radio.
Okay.
And hit up Lydia.
Yeah.
And say whatever the room number was.
Sure. You're on the 13th floor, so it's like 1367. I don't know.
67.
Yeah.
Sure. Lydia, I apologize. I might have mistaken something. Was man just walk into 1367?
She says, "Hold on, I'll check." Takes a few minutes. And she comes back with, I don't see anybody going in, no.
He does have the tech stealth, fuck.
The door never opened.
God. Okay, just imagination. Sorry, nervous first day in hotel.
Okay. Well, take it easy a little bit. I mean, it's not... I hope it's not been too bad, you, walking through, up the stairs and everything. I mean, must have tired you out a little bit.
Yes, just out of shape.
Ah, yeah. No, of course. No, you're good.
Must have been the wind.
I'll pocket the radio.
Mm-hmm.
just sort of looking at this door.
Yeah.
Sort of unsure of how to act. Like, it's obviously a kindred, but they haven't done anything wrong. I think I'm gonna keep up my patrols.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be hitting floor 13 a little more often than the other 4 floors.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
just keep looking at that door every time I pass it. So I'll go like 13, 14, 15, 14, 13, 14, 13,
Yeah.
12, 13.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're doing your patrols, here and there you get a person who's like, oh, hey, my key, it's not working,
Go to the fucking front desk, you goddamn leech on society.
Oh! Yeah, you're causing people to cry every floor, getting the business to
Good.
go down and all that shit. Right.
Yep.
I just
I
want to
break all
go
their
sleep.
knees.
I just want to sleep in a hotel.
I'm just really tired, man. I just got in. What the fuck? But yeah, so but yeah, you're patrolling through and like your 4th pass. And it's or really it would have been probably more than 4th. It's been like an hour or 2, you would say, as you're kind of going through. And
Okay.
Eventually you're going up the stairs to go back to floor 13. And a group of people are going down the stairs, single file so they don't take up the entire fucking way because goddamn it, get out of the way. And you notice the guy. He's just walking behind them. He's got a bag over his shoulder. It seems to be just a regular, kind of like duffel bag.
Does he ever look back at me?
No, he does not seem to look at you at all. When you see him, what do you do? Like, as he's coming
Those
down the stairs,
people-
are you like looking at him? Like, are you side-eyeing him? What are you doing?
Let's see. Are they like heading towards like the stairs, or are they heading towards like the elevator, the group of people he's with?
He's following them. It seems like they're going down the stairs at this moment. They don't seem to be going to anywhere specific just yet. They're just following down the stairs.
I'm gonna try something. And you said he's behind the group, right?
Yeah, he's the last one in this line of like 5 people.
I am going to be walking down the line past these people,
Yeah.
smiling, giving them a little nod, and then as I get to this 5th guy,
Okay.
I'm just gonna put a hand on his shoulder and
Okay.
try to stop him next to me. Not making a scene, not calling out or anything.
Yeah.
Ideally thinking that these people are just gonna keep walking because they don't have a 5th friend.
Yeah. So you reach out and you go to stop him. We'll cut away from you.
Fuck you! God, you're evil.
So, Davis.
That's me.
Davis, what are you up to? You've got your new contact that you've made. You've come into the house. Everybody's gone. What do you have for the day? Night.
I imagine now that I've established another animal in my party, it's not just doing it for me. I want to get new animals working for me.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Boo earlier, and he had a wonderful idea.
Okay. Yes.
I would like to take a bus or like whatever I can, public transportation wise, since I don't have the car.
Yeah.
Down to the late night trailhead.
Okay. Are you taking your raccoon with you?
Nah.
Okay. You take the bus. Takes a little while. You make it down to the late night trailhead, a place that you're pretty familiar with at this point. You've been down here a little bit. Yeah, you do so. Out here in the Barrens. What?
Actually, before I go,
Yeah.
can I stop by a Petco or something?
Yeah.
I would like to adopt a cat.
Aww.
Okay, yeah, easily.
Adam, we're flooding your house.
Yeah.
They live in the backyard.
But don't worry, you're removing shit, so it's fine.
But yeah, you easily can go and adopt a cat. What kind of cat do you adopt?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. You
That would
get
be okay. That's so sketchy to me, though, of a man who walks into a pet store, just picks a cat and goes, "Can I have that one?"
Yep. You get what kind of
Don't even bother.
Okay, sure. Yep. You get a cat.
Get a cat.
Yep.
I don't care what it looks like.
Yep.
I don't care what sex it is,
Yep.
what age it is.
Yep.
I don't give a
It's a
shit.
chubby male calico, 4 years old.
There you go.
Cool. Whatever.
That's the one.
I take it on the bus with me
Mhm.
down to the late night trailhead.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm just holding it in my arms
Oh,
this
yeah.
entire time.
Yeah. It's it's with you.
And yep, I would like to just start like walking into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Until I can hear what sounds to be, this may kill me, a
Okay.
coyote howl.
Ooh.
Or, like,
you're trying to.
I
Okay.
want
So, I want you in order. So your intention is to go and find coyotes, however that may be.
like, yeah. So what I'm going
Yeah.
to do is I'm going to get to an area that I think coyotes may be in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to break one of this cat's legs.
Understandable.
Oh,
Would you?
I'm just gonna throw them out there to let the coyotes find them.
Absolutely. Give me
Christ.
a wit survival.
Cool. Let me find Davis. Oh fuck, that's my watch together. Where the fuck did Davis go? Davis, why do you always do this to me?
He's real good at hiding. Actually, he's not.
Davis Warren. No, he's not.
But he's good at surviving,
Okay.
so he gets out of the way. Absolutely.
Yeah. What role did you say you wanted?
It is wits survival, please.
4 and it should be 3. Yes. No. Yes, 3.
Should be 4 and 4.
Um,
4 and 4.
That's survival hunting.
Yes, the hunting is an additional pip after the fact, but remember, you put your 12 points into it to bring it up to 4.
Yes.
Yes. There you
Yes. Okay. So it should be 4 is 8 total.
All right. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes. Very good.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So you eventually, as you're walking the trailhead, I think that you eventually come across tracks, right? And they're kind of following a footpath of some not elk. What the fuck? The equivalent that lives out here, and eventually, yeah, and you find this place that you're pretty sure, and so you snap the leg of this little cat and
Like
set
a
it out
fucking,
as it,
like a chicken leg.
you know.
Yep.
And you situate yourself somewhere and wait.
Yeah, I'd like to hide in a shrub if I
would
could.
love you to give me stealth plus wits, please.
Brother, why have you damaged my leg?
Oh, he can't listen to the cat right now. He does not in cat time.
Okay.
That's right.
I just imagine the burial goods. Brother, share your oats, you know?
No, sorry. And then while I am in the shrub,
3
that's 4 successes.
3.
Oh, is it?
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
From the angle I was looking at,
Yeah.
this looked like a
I got
success.
you. Would you like to keep 3 successes? It's up to you.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to re-roll these 2 for will point power, or no? Are you find it that this was?
Oh, that's right. I can't re-roll Hungry Die.
No.
No. I will keep the 3.
Okay, yeah. So you go into some shrub.
God, I wish I could reroll.
you you go into some shrub and wait as the cat is yowling and trying to get away from you.
Mhm.
And eventually,
Really quick. When I go into the shrub and I have my hiding spot, I would like to take out my phone and I will text Sebastian.
okay.
And I'll be like, "Hey, do werewolves have any contracts with coyotes? Like, do coyotes serve werewolves?"
Okay. You get back. There is a kinship that can be formed, yes. But it is not as typical as with a wolf.
So, and then I text back, so I wouldn't be forbidden from having one as a hunting partner.
No, you wouldn't be forbidden from having a wolf either. It's just that you would, have to be careful.
I send back a thumbs up.
Cool. Yeah, you do. And yeah, eventually, as you're kind of finishing your text up and you put your phone away and like the light is gone, you see shapes that seem to be moving about, and you see 3 coyotes that descend upon this little cat. Yeah.
Cool. I would like to make a rise check for coyote.
Absolutely, please do.
No. There we go.
Oh.
Little
How
do
hungry.
we want to? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
just a little hungrier. That's all. You're at 2. That's fine. Yeah, and you start hearing just and they're going after this cat.
Skaven.
Yeah, well, not as much, but yeah. As they're scavengers,
It's true.
So they you hear, leave me some. And, other such noises.
Yeah.
All right.
What does it look like for you to be
Boris-
coyote-ish?
Boris, like
Boris, my God,
Sorry,
Boris?
sorry.
he's
He's
back.
back.
Davis kind of like punches his head down
Yeah.
on his shoulders a little bit, and like when he emerges from the shrub, he picks his way out of it, crawling on all fours.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Hello."
They so as you're making your way out of the shrubs, even before one of them just turns and, who are you? Back.
That cat is my gift to you. That's Jackals. Never
I was
mind.
gonna say, yeah, Jackal hyena. But yeah. So give me charisma plus animal ken.
3 plus.
And I'll give you a bonus die because you are speaking their language.
Okay. Cool. So then that's...
One of those is a hunger die.
Oh, I know.
Another
So,
hunger
yeah.
die, remember?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
you're
you're
right.
at
You are
200.
totally right. Fuck that die. I don't care.
That's right. Okay. 2
Ooh.
successes.
I would like to re-roll that.
Okay, yeah, you can re-roll up to 3 if you wish
Yep.
for a superficial willpower.
Oh, that's flipping.
Yeah. It's
No,
doing the thing.
no, hold
There
on.
you go.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, an additional success.
Okay.
So you're at 3 successes. Do you believe that you want that to be your amount?
Is that your final answer?
I spent 2 willpower of
2
my...
superficial.
Yeah.
And superficial comes back per day, not per session, right?
Yeah.
I think it's per
I
it's per
I
session.
believe,
Per session.
Oh, it is per session.
Yeah, it's per
Okay.
session.
I believe I will spend 1 more superficial to
Okay.
re-roll 2 of these dice.
Absolutely, please do. All right.
Never mind.
It's always a gamble. It's always a gamble. We love it. So why don't you also now give me wits wits awareness.
For where?
Choose some information potentially.
Yeah.
You continue to have the hunger die, my guy. Oh yes, I see. 1 success. All right. Good to know. So, you So you say that, and you can see the coyote that addressed you.
Alejo,
Yes.
it occurs to me that since I am like taking on the aspect of a coyote
Yes.
and also was like unnerved like when I came here, it would make sense for Davis to be like on high alert.
Yes.
All the more so because he's a coyote.
Sure.
So I would imagine that I would, since I'm on high alert, I would like to re-roll my through my dice.
Absolutely.
I believe.
Ooh.
Fuck.
So 2 successes now. Okay.
Okay.
So it's 4 points of superficial damage total that you've taken today.
Yep, I'm at 1 will so far.
Yes. Technically you've only
I'm at 1 will superficial remaining.
Okay, yes. I got you. Yeah, so you say this out, and the one that addressed you and one of the other ones is now just kind of like moving about a little bit, just to kind of get itself in a better position that you can tell. As the one that addresses you says, easy prey. Good, thanks. Now go.
I have more prey if willing to work with me.
Why work with you? 3 of us? Only one of you.
I hunt bigger prey. You can all eat. Help me hunt, and you get meat. I take no meat.
Okay. Interesting. Let me just do something. Oh, well, that guy's gone.
Bye bye.
There it goes. Okay. Well, never mind. So it looks to you and plenty of meat on you and in front of us.
Davis doesn't even waver. He's like, "You're welcome to try. I'll find a new pack."
Why don't you give me intimidate this time plus manipulation?
Okay. Getting ready for bestial failure.
Does seem to be the theme of the night.
It does seem to be. 1 success. Okay.
Oof.
And since it's only 1, I will say that does not succeed. So that bestial failure will come into play.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck yeah.
Very good. Very good. So, let's change the music.
Oh, let's.
Where is my... There it is. Get a little bit of a bad feeling.
Lordy.
The wolves are... no, wolves. The coyotes are around you. And they are not submitting to you. Not in the slightest. And that's incredibly annoying.
Really quick, how did my bestial failure work last time with, like, me taking on the, like, animal?
That was
like...
the clan compulsion that I felt really, really felt right in the scene.
Okay,
this
so
time,
I can just do that this time.
Well, no. This time, I believe that this is going to be a compulsion of dominance, is what this is.
Okay.
So... the blood urges its host to come out on top, to own and to establish dominance. This compulsion drives the vampire not only to excel, but to revel in it, taunting the weak and challenging the strong.
The vampire makes their next interaction to a competition using all means at their disposal to end up victorious and to rub the nose of the loser in their defeat.
Okay. I already have something.
This compulsion ends when the vampire has won and gloated over it.
Okay.
So, I would, you know what? In this moment, tell me what you would like to do.
Oh, I need to. I'm going to break a leg and be like, hey, you could have like hunted easier as a pack.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be a coyote down,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still serving me no matter what.
Yeah.
Or I kill you all.
Okay.
But I need to have
I will...
coyote in my hands to do so. So
absolutely. Let me see if did I save the? Oh wait, not this one. Did I save the? Apologies. What's it? I should have saved it here somewhere. None of these are the one that I was looking for. Where is it? All right. Well, so at the moment, while I find this, so you are in front of this one. It's, I would say, not too far away, like maybe 10 feet from you at this point, you know? You can see that another one is circling around, at least currently. The one that is, that was devouring a bit of the cat, is, it's not unaware, but it isn't turned towards you in the moment. What would you like to do?
Like a battle map?
That's why I'm currently trying to find my shit. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I noticed down here on this map to the southwest of the table, there's Good Springs. We're in Fallout New Vegas.
That's right. Yeah, that is true. You are technically in the most technical sense of the word. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So we'll go with, yeah, that's probably good. And
there is Davis.
Wait for it to import. Ah, very good. Okay. Whoop. There we go. And we... Whoa. All right. Good. So...
maybe some pips for the...
Yeah, yeah. Give me a second. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I'm saying that I'm grabbing you pips.
Oh, thank you. Yes, those three will work. Okay. So, you have come out of this brush here. You have this one in front of you. Oh, no.
Oh, right here?
You are here.
Oh. Okay.
This one is over here.
Oh, sorry. I
This
thought,
one
because, like,
Yes.
the mouse was over
I
here while you
understand.
said that, I thought, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, this is the one that is currently facing this direction. And this one is kind of making its way this way around you. Where would you like to go?
Oh, it's straight ahead.
All right, you're moving straight ahead. This one is moving around with probably the intent of going this way to get you.
Yeah,
this one
that's fine.
is unaware of you at the moment. Okay, so new combat. Tell me what you would like to do.
I would like to put everything into, like, grabbing a hold of this raccoon if it bites back.
Raccoon?
If the other raccoon bites... Sorry.
Coyote.
I'd like to put everything into grabbing this coyote. If it or other coyotes bite me, I do not give a shit. I'm grabbing this motherfucker.
Absolutely. Why don't you give me dexterity plus melee to try to grab him? Give him a good grab.
4.
It wouldn't be brawl.
I'm sorry. It would be brawl, yes.
Okay.
Which we changed your melee to your brawl because you were going for more of that. So you have 2 in brawl. That's right.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
So, 3 successes.
Okay, very good. Oh, actually, no, more than that. Oh, wait, no, that's not part of this. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. So, we do against this, who is going to try to bite at you. He would get this. Okay.
So yeah, I think that you quite easily and dexterously, one might say, as the coyote comes in and tries to bite at you as you're reaching for it, you throw your hand under and take one of its legs and just at its paw.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to make an announcement to the pack.
Absolutely,
before I
do so.
accept its, like,
Do so.
So I have it in my hand.
Yeah.
Cool. I will straighten back up to 2 legs.
Okay.
Davis is sort of forcing himself because it feels unnatural to him, so he's like a bit wobbly on his feet.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You could have hunted with me." Hold on, give me a second to think.
Mhm.
You could have hunted as a pack of 3, but you've shown me defiance. I'm now taking the life of one of your friends. And I'll break its leg and throw it by the broken leg.
Okay. Yeah.
And after it lands in a thump with a yipe, Davis says, "You can serve me now, or I can continue the killings."
Okay. So you at least do that, and it's on the ground. The other one is mid coming at you. So please to resist this, I would allow. You said you didn't care. You were fine with getting hurt. This is nothing to you,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So give me stamina plus brawl this time.
3, 2, 5. 2 successes.
Good. Yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah, you make the declaration, and even as the other one comes at you and goes to like bite at your leg, you just give it a swift kick on the nose, right, to get it to just not hit you. Yeah, and why don't you also now give me intimidation and I would say charisma at this point. It's not a manipulation. You're just using your raw like charisma with this. Okay.
Can I re-roll?
You can take another superficial to re-roll those 2. Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
God damn it.
Yeah, so numbers seem to be still kind of the answer at this point. This one is over here. You've thrown it. You've crippled its paw. But the other ones are not backing down, and this one is now, like, fully stopped eating and is, like, looking at you and growling, and this one here is just like, get him! And so, this next round, this guy is going to be coming at you. Are you moving at all? What are you doing?
No.
Okay. So, what would you like to do as these 2 are now around you?
I would like to grab the nearest one and rip its throat out.
Yeah, you may attempt, please. You can still give me dexterity plus brawl.
The beast does not like that they're showing defiance.
Indeed, it does not.
No,
Okay.
sorry, that's 4.
Yeah. Two.
2 successes.
Okay. So you go to try to rip its throat out, but unfortunately the which one are you trying to go for? One that's here or the one that's here?
The one with the mangled paw.
Oh, the one with the mangled paw is over here. You threw it away. It's these 2 that are after you right now.
Oh, okay.
So top one or bottom one?
Top.
Okay, so you attempt to rip its throat out easily, but it catches your fingers in its mouth and bites down. You take a point of superficial damage.
Okay.
As the other one also tries to go and bite into your back. Please make me, since you still don't care, stamina plus brawl.
Stamina plus brawl.
Oh, shit, now I'm rolling fire. Fuck.
ignore that.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that. No
And
successes. I would recommend you. You're gonna take 3 points of superficial damage if you do not.
Damn.
Yeah, it got full marks this time.
Well, like, what can I do though? I'm out in the wilderness.
You still can re-roll with your superficial points. Remember, every point of willpower you have is technically 2 points of superficial. It's only once you get down to 1 full remaining point that you would start taking social penalties, I think, and such. So you can spend another, because you've used 5 so far, so you still have technically 5 more. Technically.
All right, yeah.
Okay, at least one success. So you take 2 more points of superficial damage as this coyote jumps onto your back and sinks its teeth into your left shoulder.
Okay.
All right. Now you are still in combat here. This one is coming up to try to get you. It's limping forward at you. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to circle around.
Okay.
Like this way.
Sure.
And take a swipe at the coyote that I've not attacked yet.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Please do. There we go. That's what we're talking
there
about.
we go.
Absolutely. Okay. So you you go around this one, shaking the one that's on your back off, and go
Actually,
yeah.
Can it be this raccoon, Jesus, coyote that was on my back?
Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking.
Yeah, perfect. That's the one I was thinking as well.
Okay, cool.
I reach up, grab the coyote that's like tearing into me.
Yeah.
And just go, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like to sink my teeth into it.
Oh, okay. You're doing a bite. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. So, we'll keep what you got before. That's fine.
Oh, I did not realize it'd be different.
Well, because you were doing something else originally. You were going to go and fight via the just moving around to hit the one that you hadn't, which is that one.
Okay.
Which you basically
like I'm still moving.
Yes. It's not that. It's just I had a different vision in my head of what was going on. But regardless, yeah. So you you bite into that coyote. Because it would. Yeah. So and you sink your teeth deep into its vein. And you can start to drink from it if you wish. And then those guys. Okay, so they're also gonna come. This one's gonna try to get at you. This one's gonna try to circle around. He's not gonna get at you this time. So please give me stamina plus brawl as that one tries to get you off of its pack mate.
And
Doing just fine. Absolutely.
2 successes.
Yep. So, you just kind of shoulder it as it kind of charges at you to stop it from sinking its teeth into you while you're biting into this other coyote and starting to drain it. And you're just gonna keep draining it, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You absolutely can do so. One more roll of that stamina plus brawl, please.
Three successes.
Good.
No, 4.
Yeah, even better. Because so
no, sorry, it is 3. It is 3.
Even so, regardless of that, both of them cannot seem to bite down into you as you're moving slightly to dodge them as you just drain this one dry. If you have hunger, you are one, or technically you would be. Well, you're down to 1 again.
Okay.
At this point, and you just feel that life just give way from this coyote.
if you would like to do anything because of that.
Yeah. Jesus. Davis takes the now dried raccoon, like an empty Capri Sun,
Yeah.
away from his mouth.
Yeah.
And just spikes it on the ground in front of the other raccoons.
Yeah, coyotes, yes.
It's fucking
I don't know what's going on with that, but
all animals are raccoons.
yeah, apparently, yes. And I think honestly, yeah. If you want to say anything, go for it.
Yeah. Serve me, and there'll be more to come, or die here.
Yeah, for sure. And I think just that lifeless body of that coyote just hits the ground. You are just not even looking that worse for wear, and you just you see this one who's already hurt. He's cowering a bit. This one who's still pretty fresh is looking between you and the dead one, and just the hunger, the hunger goes for that one, while this one just puts its head down, its ears down, and everything, and says, lead us.
Oh no. Because it was this one.
Yeah, it was that one. Yep.
Talked back at me.
That's right, yeah.
Davis walks over to the injured coyote and goes, I have no use for weakness, and I would just like to coup de grace it if I could.
For sure. Easily, this thing is submitting to you. You just take it, and you can do it however you wish.
I'll rip its throat out.
Yeah, easily take it by the throat and just crunch through, ripping its throat and letting the blood just fall to the ground. Yeah, for sure. And this one, is just eating, but it's keeping its eye on you, but it's not, it has no signs of aggression whatsoever. Yeah. Oh, love it.
Totally fine. Davis stands back up, spits the coyote fur out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And he says, your first task is to drink from me. And I'll take out the pocket knife, slap it across my palm, and offer it and say, lap up this blood.
Yeah. It does so.
Dude's just role playing goddamn Sargeras in Warcraft 3.
I love it.
All right, you savages, drink my blood.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Make you strong.
It dutifully comes over and starts to lap up the blood. Absolutely. Yeah, and you can give it Eyes of the Beast if you wish as its power.
Will that cost me?
It does. So you get one hunger regardless.
Okay.
Because it's you're making a ghoul, and it costs you nothing to just give it that ability, because now it is your ghoul, so it has a level 1 of your highest power, which would be animalism. So you could give it Weight of the Feather if you wanted, but I don't know if that would be beneficial.
Animalism.
Yep. And also, I would say that this prey has been strong enough, the one that you have drained would give you a bit of resonance in your blood.
Yeah.
And so you you can have some animalism resonance, which means that at least at the moment, you have that additional like pseudo pip, if you will, to your animalism. You don't get a new power or anything until you spend experience to get a new power with it, but you would need a lot more experience to do that at the moment.
Okay.
And the resonance will go away at the end of the night. So like the next evening, you won't have it, but you'll have it for at least this night.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from that then.
Well, yeah, I think what it would do is for any of your other things, if they required animalism to use, like your Feral Whispers would give you an additional point in your animalism towards it.
So while I have the pseudo pip,
yes,
animalism gives me a bonus die.
Yes, exactly. Resonances are what do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, and this one drinks from you. You now have this ghoul coyote, and I think that's a good place to cut from you. Fantastic. I love it. All right.
Ugh.
So, we come back over.
Mhm.
Good old Adam. You're in a moment of compulsion.
Yes.
The beast is upset. The beast is always upset, really. But you have not done what you need to in the best of ways. And I think at this point you're so hungry. You're so hungry. And that's
Damn it.
probably what it is. It's because you're so hungry you aren't focused and you can't connect to Daigo, right? So it's the archetypal compulsion, of course. You're so hungry. You need to drink something, someone. You need to get that hunger gone. So, and there are FBI agents around. None of them are really the people that you would go for. In fact, that's not really who you want usually.
That's not who I want.
So, but you're so thirsty.
Yeah.
Bitch.
That's right.
Yep. All right. So.
Yeah.
Oh boy, let's see here. So how much control am I in right now?
You gotta get that hunger gone. You gotta drink. That is your mindset right now. There is nothing else that matters.
So I couldn't walk away and try to get somebody else. It has to be them.
You could. So I would allow you to walk away and try to get somebody else. Yes.
Mhm.
But if you don't act on it soon, I would have you act upon these people. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so that's what I'll have to do.
Okay.
Like I'll do my thing and feel that hunger come up and
Oh.
look over at the cop and be like,
Yeah.
no, I can't do that.
I will say,
not happening.
One other thing that you can do, this is something that does happen with this. You can take a point of, I believe it's aggravated willpower damage to subdue this compulsion, I believe.
Okay.
I will make double sure here.
Yeah, just go ahead and check that.
Yeah, because I don't want to not give you the option, of course, if it is there. Why can I not find... I just had the page open. Where did it go? Oh, here we go.
Well, it's somewhere in the book, so.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
that
how
is
I feel
true.
about Davis.
Yeah. Okay. So... No, this is the wrong page, you silly Billy. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Why can I... What the fuck? Oh, here we go. It's here. So... Compulsions... Here we go. Oh, yeah, true. If you act out your compulsions, you should get willpower back. That is true. I'm an idiot. Davis and Nikolas, I think you went through your compulsion once before, and I didn't do this, so I'll do it now. You can get back a point of willpower, so that would be an aggravated, which means 2 superficial, if you've only taken superficial so far. So please restore yourself 2 superficial damage to your willpower.
Will that affect me now that it's a different day and I act? Oh
no,
oh,
it's
I
for
see.
you. It's for
Last
you
time.
this time around.
Yeah, because I showed dominant.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I was thinking of when we attacked those half-bloods.
Yeah.
Or thin-bloods.
Okay. Note that unlike Frenzy, players cannot spend willpower to ignore the effects of a compulsion. There we go. I had to make sure.
Okay.
All right. So
That is fine.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hustle as fast as I can without breaking obfuscation to the nearest nearest
all around,
sidewalk and
all around here are sidewalks and residential area. It's a park in the middle of a residential area. So
exactly. So I would like to find somebody.
Okay. Why don't you give me... Ooh. In order to do this... Give me intelligence plus streetwise, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay. Oop, there we go. Oh my fuck.
Two
okay,
successes.
Well,
The
no,
only
three.
two that you...
There's one here.
Oh,
as well.
yes. Okay, 3. Okay. All right. That does matter, actually, right now.
Yeah.
So, I think that in this case, yeah, you're going as quickly as you can down the street. And you see there's a one of those kind of party houses that's kind of happening right now, you know?
Okay.
And there's a lot of people that are around, and you know, there's only a few people who are outside of it, but kind of like drinking socially, you know, talking here and there. And you see that there's one guy who's out there who is alone. And he's the only one that's there that you could probably drink from very easily without anybody seeing you.
Looking at him, and in the context of the party, does he...
You can't tell right now. You can try, but I will give you a -2 penalty to wits awareness.
Okay, then.
Because
you know what?
It doesn't fucking matter to you right now. You're fucking thirsty.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I actually want to do that anyway.
Yeah?
So,
Yeah, please.
should I still roll 4 hungries?
Yeah.
In that case?
Yeah.
Because that would technically be... Okay.
You in order to get any information about the guy, absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
1 success.
1. So basically, I just want to know, like, looking at him, I'm not asking him a question or anything. Does he look drunk?
You can't tell. That's what I figured you were trying to figure out. But like, you can't really tell, and you don't know. He's outside.
Okay.
He's alone.
Yeah.
He's your target. You know.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm still approaching. I have not stopped.
Oh yeah. And yeah, he has no idea you're there, so you can easily just get behind him and sink your teeth into his neck.
Yes. Now, as I do, because
Yeah.
I'll walk up behind him, sink teeth, drink.
Yeah.
And what I'd like to know is, while I'm drinking,
Yeah.
can I smell, like, the reek of alcohol on him?
You don't smell the reek of alcohol, no. In fact, you don't smell anything as you drink from him, but then as you keep drinking, so, let's say that you absolutely, in order to get this, let me just make sure on one thing here. So once you get 1 hunger, okay, yeah. So you have at least 1 hunger down, so you're down to 3. You can continue drinking, but as you drink from him, you start to feel a little hazy.
Ooh, okay.
It's not unpleasant, but it's hazy, you know? And if you would like to, you can continue drinking from him. You would know that the maximum non-harmful drink would be 1 other point of hunger, so 2 maximum. You could do more, but it might be harmful to them.
Yeah.
If they are untreated. So
Okay,
one more
let
for free.
me
for sure.
roll.
Yeah.
Could I roll wits awareness, please?
Yes, now you can, and you will not take your -2.
Okay. So then that is going to just be 4 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So then, in this moment,
Yeah.
as like now that I have gotten my hunger back, and my
Yeah.
head is clearer, I realize that it is not just the feeling of my hunger subsiding, it is something more.
Yeah.
So I am going to not take that
Absolutely.
second.
Yeah, you're feeling a little hazy, but it's not enough for it to get through your system and stay in your system. It's definitely
Yes.
there, and you can feel it, but yeah. And it's nice, you know? It's kind of warm, which is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to do that. The guy is he's just kind of standing there dazed a bit as he's been drank from.
Yeah.
How do we as kindred interpret these feelings without like the ability to feel or sense anymore.
So you can still feel and sense. Remember, you do have the blush of life whenever you want to feel feelings and such. But regardless of that, I mean, you still have that feeling of the warmth inside of your blood. You know, this is less about like warm in the sense of a temperature, and warm in the sense of inside you feel good and nice.
Yeah,
Because
I'm just curious where the line crosses between like actual sensations we can't feel because of the beast and sensations that still affect us.
Oh yeah, you can still feel pretty much everything. Yeah, it's just you know.
And this kind of a sensation in particular is one that is felt more so by Kindred.
Yes. Because of the
stuff
draining.
that affects the blood directly.
Yes.
Anything that affects us in our vampiric nature, we feel fully.
Exactly. That's why resonances are the way they are, because you need to find people who are. It's weird because in that case, it's people's emotional states that matter and make the blood taste different and make you different in that way. You know. It's a whole thing. It's that weird supernatural science that we got going around here that I can't really explain too well.
That's what makes it fun. If you could explain all of it scientifically, it wouldn't be fantasy.
Exactly. Anyway, so
now really quick, I'm not looking at the map right now. Where I'm at is Fulton Lane, correct?
Fulton Plaza, I want to say PL.
PL, okay.
Yeah, PL.
After I drink from him, I'm going to. Oh, okay. Yes, PL.
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to mark this house.
Oh, yeah, sure.
House. There we go. We'll just do that. I want to note that down in my brain, and now I'm going to make my way back to the park. Now that my head is clearer.
Your head is clearer. You make your way back. It didn't break your obfuscation because nobody saw you do this, and nobody was aware of you doing this. So you are good.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to make my way back to the tree.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna try to do this the easier. Well, no, it wouldn't really be easier. I don't have any fucking athletics or anything.
That's fine. If you're gonna take your time with it, you can probably do it. You're fine.
Okay, I would just like to climb the tree.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you see.
God damn it, I could have just done that from the very beginning.
You could have, but I love that you didn't. So
I figured it would be like make me a strength athletics roll, and that would be a 2.
Right. So what you see,
you know, and then I get a bestial failure, fall on the ground. Oh fuck, I'm a vampire. I mean,
oh fuck. So I will make a little note here. Let me just see if it can show up in the actual thing, because I doubt it. No, okay, it doesn't, so I can't do it that way. I'll get a little thing that I can do as a kind of handout that I can have on the board later. But you see, right on that tree, between two very distinct holes, the nails are no longer there. You see this has been seared into the tree. This is in Discord in the general chat there.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So now, while while I'm in the tree and near the holes, I would like to quickly put my finger into one of the holes.
Okay.
Do I feel any pain? Because I have the folkloric bane for silver weapons and objects.
Very true. Do you feel?
I don't know if there's any silver residue left behind, but
no, you do not.
Okay. All right. Well then, I will go ahead and climb down, and I will. I'll make my way back south to the car.
Yeah, easily done. You do so.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and call Mia back.
Yeah.
And so I found what was written, and I'm gonna need to come by the office and kind of, or maybe I could write it down and text a picture of it to you. Would that be okay? Or do you want to talk in person?
I would. Don't send it over a message. No.
Okay.
Do come in person. That would be best.
Okay, I'll make my way there right now.
All right. And so you start driving.
Yes.
We'll cut away from you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as big of a thing that time, but now we come back to Nikolas.
Hello.
Nikolas.
He's got 10 minutes left. You better go fast.
I got like half an hour.
Yeah, he's got a little
Oh,
bit. That's
okay.
why. That's why.
Yeah, the stream starts at 4.
Yeah.
It's 2:50 right now.
Yeah, you're good. So Nikolas.
Yes.
Nikolas.
That's me.
You put your hand out onto the shoulder of this guy, and he stops. And the people do walk down the stairwell. As they turn the corner, you do notice that they, like, you know, they're looky-loos a little bit about it. They look back up and see you and see this other guy, and they start to, you know, whisper to each other as they continue walking. And the guy...
They just keep walking and leave the hallway?
Yeah, they
Okay.
they do not stay. They walk down the stairs some more and leave your field of vision. You are in this echoey kind of stairwell with this man, and he says, sorry. What is it?
And I'll Nikolas will whisper, just barely audibly.
Okay.
Kindred.
Okay. Make me wits insight, please.
Okay. That's my 5. 3 success.
3 successes. Let's see about this. We'll probably do that. You can tell that he's trying to hide his reaction, but you see there is a flash through his eyes of recognition, and he says, I know what you're talking about.
Do not need to lie, but I need to know why you are here, why you are hiding. It has been multiple days.
You see him gulp visibly. And you kind of notice as you're kind of looking at him, he has that pale look to him of like more of a sickly kind of person, you know? In the sense of like he seems like he's breathing and such. And he says, look, man, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Just let me go.
And I will lighten my grip on his shoulder. I'm not taking it all the way off yet.
Okay.
I'm saying, I have not seen you hurt anybody, but I will be watching. I believe in the best of all. This is my job. If you are hurt people here, I have to act.
Why don't you give me...
Some intimidation, manipulation, maybe?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go. Come on. Scary Nikolas. Uh-oh. Ooh.
2 successes.
I'm gonna, you know, it's so late in the session, I
Yeah.
haven't used any. I'm gonna use 1 willpower
Yeah,
here.
for sure. Give me a superficial damage and do it. Very good.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
that's
go. 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
It only took you 5 nights to have decent die rolls.
5 Nights at Freddy's?
Wow. Okay.
God.
So, yeah, he visibly like goes paler. He was already pretty pale from what he was looking like, and now he looks even paler, closer to really you're more pale in a way. And you see obvious fear in his eyes, and he says, I wouldn't hurt anyone here. I promise.
Can I roll wits insight again on the
Yeah,
on that,
for
on
sure.
that again? Okay. Don't lie to me, bud. Don't lie to me. It's not gonna end well. Oh, we're on fire today. 3 successes.
Okay. So interesting. Okay, so you would see he's being more genuine and fearful of you. But there's something else there too. He's looking at you with more of a tinge of anger. More of a tinge of anger that you can't really, I mean, it might just be a thing about you stopping him or something, but there's something more there, as he promises that, to you.
Interesting. I mean, he's allowed to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll let go of his shoulder. I'm gonna give him one of these. I'm gonna grab the brim of my hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna like tip it and nod my head at him, and then with my pointer finger, I'm just gonna lift it off the brim and tap my forehead under the cap.
So
Start walking away.
You were showing him it.
Not showing him.
Okay.
No, I'm tipping my hat down and tapping where my third eye would be.
Gotcha.
And then walking off.
Interesting. Okay.
Milady.
I'm a vampire.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that guy a Reddit moderator? What the fuck?
You start walking off, and as you're walking, you don't hear footsteps for a little while. And then you do. It's like a good minute before you hear his footsteps. As you are making your way away.
Okay. That could have gone worse.
The
Oh my god, it's all better now.
the rest of
Yay,
your
it's all
night-
better now.
The rest of your night, as you're continuing to walk these halls, is still relatively without incident. You don't see the guy again. Is there anything else that you want to do as you continue your patrol?
There's information I'd love to get, but I don't think even Nikolas would believe he could get it. Like, part of me is like, oh, I could try to ask who's. I'm security.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna stop by about halfway through my shift.
Okay.
And drop in by Lydia
Yeah.
and ask Lydia. Lydia, I have question regarding protocol.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot.
For security purposes,
Mhm.
are we able to ask who stays in which room?
Yeah. I guess.
Information, name.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Would I ask you or front desk? Or...
You can ask me. I'm part of security. I can get you
Okay.
that information. Are you suspicious of something?
Just been nervous about room. I radio you earlier.
Okay.
Who stays in 1367?
1367. Okay.
Nobody stayed in that room in 40 years.
She comes back to you, looking a little perplexed, as she comes up to you and says, "Well, nobody's rented out that room." And that's where we'll end it.
Oh god. Oh god.
But
Okay.
look, no one's rented it out immediately right now, but the last one was Mr. Natas. Very strange.
Good stuff. Good
Good
stuff.
stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I wonder when we'll all actually have a session together again.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, we'll see, I guess. But yeah, no. So, you all have done a few different things. You've learned a few things. You've learned individual bits of information. I would love for you all to get 2 experience points, please.
Let's go. So we should have 14 total now?
Yes, you should have earned 14
Cool.
so far. Yes.
I should spend
And
it.
I
someday,
am
huh?
at 2.
There you go. Good stuff.
I know upgrading my fortitude, it's what, 5 points per level for a discipline? Or 6?
Yes, it is. There it
I
is.
forget where we pinned that.
Clan disciplines are 5 per level. Yeah.
Okay, so if I save up 6 more experience, I could get a 4th fortitude.
You could. Yes, sir. That's
Oh.
correct.
Damn it! I was so hoping for 3.
Sorry. But yeah. So you guys have some information. You've got some leads here. You've got some other things that you have been
I don't know if I
doing.
call, but I have a lead.
Well,
It's just
I
an
am not
invisible man in
necessarily
the
saying
hotel.
about, everybody necessarily, it's individuals with your different tasks that you have to do, obviously. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Any questions,
Same.
comments, concerns from you fine people? Nope.
I'm good.
Anyone who's around next weekend, I'd love to play Monster Hunter.
Yes, for sure.
I would also
I-
love to play Monster Hunter next
I'm
weekend.
so mad.
Yeah.
I'm so mad, dude.
You have work all weekend?
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck, brother.
But we can still play
Yep.
when you're out of work. Hopefully,
Yeah,
as
when
long
you're
as
done.
you're.
Yeah, yeah.